Good day everyone, you are welcome to my channel. Today again we're gonna cut this top today, this beautiful top today. We are going to cut it. So we'll be needing our tape measure, chalk, and our scissors, then small button. You can see the small button. So the measurements I'll be working with today are back 18 inches, half length 16 inches, hips 44 inches, and length of our top is 27 inches. So I will add one allowance to 27, 1 inches allowance to 27, sewing allowance, making 28. So what I'm going to do now is to measure my back. So I told you my back is 15. So 15 divided by 2 will give us 7.5. Can you see? It gives us 7.5 now. So what I'm going to do now is to chalk that place. So I've chalked it. So I want to measure 8 inches for our armhole. So I've done that. So from this point, eight inches. So from this point, we are going to determine our bust measurement. But I'm still coming. So to know our half length from shoulder, we're going to measure that 16 plus half inch sewing allowance, making 16.5. You can see 16.5. So I'm going to chalk out the 16.5. I've done that. Can you see? I've done that. So this particular point, we are going to determine our waist. So from shoulder to half length, you determine your waist from your half length. So from that waist, we are going to measure 7 inches or 8 inches. But I will measure 8 inches. So I measure 8 inches from my waist to my hip line. So this is our hip line, my waistline, my bust line. So this is the full length of the cloth. I told you it's 27 inches. The length is 27, but I added 1 inch to it, making 28. So this is 28 because I sew it the down part and the upper part half. So let's begin. So what we're going to do now is to determine our bust. So the bust we are working with is 40. We are working with bust 40. So we are going to divide 40 by 4. So 40 divided by 4 will give us 10. Give us 10. 40 divided by 4 give us 10. Then we now curve it this way. Curve it this way, like this. No, this is different. We are still going to shape this place out. So now that we have determined our bust, so we are going to know our waist. So I told you from shoulder to half length we will determine our waist there. So we want to know our waist now. So our waist today is, the waist is 34. So 34 divided by 4 will give us 8.5. So this is 8.5. Can you see? 8.5. So I'm going to chalk it out. I've done it. So this type of top, or you can call it blouse, doesn't have zip. So doesn't have that. So we are not going to add that allowance, because you might be thinking we should know that we are still going to notch hair for that and add allowance for that. So we are not going to do that today, because it's free top. So we have determined our waist. So having done that, we are going to our hip line. Our hip line is 44. Divided by 4 will give us 11. So I'm going to chalk 11 the way I chalk the remaining ones. So this is our hip line. This is our length, the length of the top, our hip line, waistline, and bust line. So what I'm going to do now is to add 1 inch to the measurement, because the top is free. It's not a fitted top. So I'm going to add 1. Can you see? I'm still going to add 1 here. I'm adding 1 to the bust too. So what I'm going to do now is to connect so I'm connecting it. So I've done it. I've done the connection. So now, what's next to do now is to determine our neck. You can see it. So we are going to make it this way. So I'm going to measure 3.5 for the width of our neck. This is the front. So I want to choose 5 or 4.5 inches. So 4.5 inches. I've done it. So I'm going to cut it out. I told you I've added sewing allowance 1 inch, half an inch for this side and half an inch for the upper part. there is no zipper allowance, like I said. No zipper allowance. So we are going to cut it the same way we cut the front one. I hope you understand. If you are new in this tutorial, you can click the red button down there so that we can notify you whenever we upload our new video. So we are going to cut it the same way we cut the front. This measurement is for the back, 1 inch. We are using 1 inch instead of 5 we have used here for the front. So for the back we are using 1 inch. So I want to chalk it. I've done it. So what we are going to cut now is 1 inch first. So I will now cut the front. I'm not cutting the back with it. I will cut only the front. Can you see? So you can see that the top has something like a hole. So we are going to, this one is like 4 or 5 inches, but I'm going to use 3 inches for mine. So I will use 3.5 because I'm still going to tape it, pipe it in here. So this 3.5 for our bust now. So I'm going to cut it only front, not back. You can see. So what next to do now is to cut the sleeve. So we are going to cut the sleeve this way. I'm cutting it one by one so that you will understand it better. So the length of the sleeve now is 19, but we are going to cut it. We are going to cut 18 because we are still using 1 inch to pipe it. So we are cutting 18 or 17.5. Let's cut 17.5. So we are cutting 17.5. I'm cutting 17.5. So guys, I've cut the sleeve and this is the band. So what I'm going to do now is to cut the tape. You see? So it's to cut this and attach the button. Can you see? So having done that, I will just go and attach this one to this side. It has a little bit of pleating here, so I will pleat it with this one. Then I will use this one to tape or pipe this side like this all over to the down part here. So when I come, I will show you that. So guys, this is the end of today's tutorial. You can see our top office wear. You can wear it to office. Very, very beautiful and perfect. I told you it's very, very easy to cut and sew. So Deltopss made this one very, very beautiful. Can you see the button, the neck, the way we pipe it up, the sleeve? Very, very perfect. You can like our page on Facebook at Deltopss Fashion Home. Please click the red button down there so that whenever we upload our new video, we will notify you. Thanks for watching. Bye.